the moment we leave the UK, it all kicks off. It's insane. What a week we've had, and what an unexpected week we've had to that.
And we know that Viaplay have a special relationship with Max Verstappen.
But not so much with Christian Horner.
Yeah, but it feels like they might have been pushing a bit of Viaplay in the ear of the Verstappens. Push the button now, get him out now. We've got a show to film. We don't have a run plan for it. I'm starting to add two and two together here, Nelson.
Yes, and 2 and 2 rarely makes 724, but in this case, definitely does. I just have a hunch it's going to come down now.
Well, it's an interesting point because I think everybody's been asking the reason for why Horner's gone.
And that all may be compiled into one problematic situation for Christian, but I don't believe the last 2 weeks have seen the ousting of Horner because he also made a play. I don't believe it's like that.
Yeah, and I certainly can't see Verstappen as a team principal, but it's interesting, Scott, isn't it?
He wanted to stay where he is. I suspect what will change now is that Horner will be more open to those kinds of conversations going forward.
I just have a feeling he's going to end up at Alpine. I've seen him in talks with both the Mayo, who's out, I know, and Briatore for hours and hours. And what he wants most is to be a team owner, I feel. He would love to own a team, and that team is partly up for sale. And there have been rumors in this paddock that with some backing maybe from Bernie Ecclestone himself, he could find himself at least a minority stake owner at Alpine. But that can only happen after January, because I think he's under contract until then at Red Bull. But if I had to put money on it, he's going to Alpine. But that's still a long way away.
Said before in one of the earliest answers that what Red Bull wants to do with its F1 teams is to have it much more under the auspices of Red Bull itself rather than operating separately. And I think the exits of Oliver Hughes and Paul Smith are interesting potential examples of that. They were at the very, very top of their respective departments based within Milton Keynes. You know, Paul was the group director of comms, and social media came under that too. And Ollie had joined, I think, as head of marketing and then just gone through all of it and was chief marketing officer, I think, in his as of last summer, so the last year or so. My suspicion is they won't be directly replaced, but you'll end up with sort of team-specific marketing and communications people that then report into Red Bull GmbH, into the parent company in some way. Be a little bit of a dilution of power, because I think that was an example of that kind of nucleus that Horner had put together at Milton Keynes. It's really hard to overstate just how much that had become its own independent thing entirely. And this idea of, was it Red Bull Racing or Horner Racing by the end of it, and the way that Horner was trying to move stuff